The Airbus A320 is the most ubiquitous aircraft flying in the sky and has become the main rival of the Boeing 737. But why did Airbus build it? In the early 80s, there were only a few single-aisle twin-jet aircraft that suited travel within Europe. The BAC 111, while highly praised, was ready for replacement. Options on the market were limited to the American-made Boeing 737-200 or DC-9. There was no European short-haul aircraft for airlines to purchase. Government saw a gap in the market that was being filled by foreign competitors. Airbus had recently completed the Airbus A300 and had been successful with the A310. However, governments at the time decided not to hand over the single-aisle project to Airbus just yet, letting other manufacturers try first. Initial bidders consisted of MAC, Saab, CASA and NBB. They initially created a rear-engine 180 to 200-seater aircraft called the Europlane. However, as they worked on it, they realized its mission profile was almost identical to the current Airbus A310. The design was subsequently dropped. Another team consisting of Fokker, Dornier and Hawker Siddeley created a 150-seater short-range aircraft. Unfortunately, it did not carry enough passengers. According to Flight Global, a third team, which included France's Dassault, created a longer-range version of the Mercure. It eventually partnered with McDonnell Douglas on a new medium-range transport plane. Lack of sales of the Mercure ended this aircraft concept. The lack of developments in the competitive European market frustrated governments. This led to a new consortium consisting of Airbus suppliers, but not Airbus itself. The Joint European Transport Programme, JET, put together a new single-aisle aircraft that could carry 163 passengers. JET developed 3 twin-engine concepts ranging from 130 seats up to 188 seats. It would have a speed of Mach 0.84, which was faster than the Boeing 737 at the time. The suppliers of Airbus realized that they would have to all work together to build this aircraft, which was the whole point of Airbus in the first place. Thus, the project was finally handed over to Airbus to take charge and turn the concepts into an actual plan. Airbus created 3 designs called SA-1, SA-2 and SA-3. Little did Airbus know at the time, but they had just outlined the A319, A320 and A321. Airbus decided that the first concept it would build would be the SA-2 to be the A320. Delta Airlines advised that they were looking for a 2-class 150-seater jet aircraft. Airbus would use this demand as a baseline for its new aircraft. However, going with the Delta idea annoyed local European airlines like Lufthansa and its patron, the German government, who wanted a new quad-jet long-range aircraft like the Boeing 747. Airbus believed that the future lay with new technologies, such as fly-by-wire, and wanted to test these products on a smaller aircraft first. Plus, pressure from other governments to build a competitor to the Boeing 737 was rising fast. In the end, Lufthansa relented. Unofficially, several airlines made intentions to purchase during the 1981 Paris Air Show, despite Airbus not making the aircraft available for order. This included Air France, British Caledonian, Cyprus Airways and others. While orders grew, infighting between suppliers for contracts delayed the program by 3 years. It was around the mid-80s that Airbus discovered one unexpected benefit of its fly-by-wire system. Using electronics instead of mechanical components to control the aircraft allowed it to be replicated to other aircraft while keeping the same flying characteristics. This allowed an Airbus pilot on an A320 to potentially fly other Airbus aircraft without having to qualify for a new type rating. Realizing this, Airbus went back to finish its plans for the A319 and A321. The A320 is truly the most versatile aircraft platform ever built, and its flexible design is a testament to the original engineers from the 1980s. The A320 would finally eclipse its rival, the Boeing 737, as the best-selling passenger aircraft in late 2019. However, this age of the Airbus A320 might be coming to a close, with news that France plans to develop a successor to the Airbus A320 in the next 10 years. What do you think of this development journey? Do you like the A320? Let us know in the comments. Did you know that we publish over 175 stories every single week on simpleflying.com? Be sure to check the link in the description for more great stories just like this. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe before you go.